What is going on, guys? It's Joey Boy, and I have another part of Pokemon X and Y for you guys. Where we left off last time, we exited the Viridian Forest 2.0. Anyway, let's get right into this. Have a quick look at my Mons. Furry, getting pretty close to evolution there. Alright. And we got a Pokemon battle right off the bat against schoolgirl Bridget, who has a Bidoof. We'll be going up against that with Furry. For those of you guys wondering, I will be doing competitive videos before too long. I have both versions of this game. So I have been playing Y quite a lot, trying to get as far in that game as quickly as possible, because I wasn't actually able to play it a lot the past couple of days. I have been traveling. But I will be doing competitive videos pretty soon. These playthrough videos will continue. Walkthrough, whatever you want to call them. But the competitive stuff will be coming too as I get progressively farther in Y. So one of the videos I was planning on doing pretty soon is a competitive analysis, where I would look at certain individual Pokemon and kind of analyze them a little bit to see where they would fit in a competitive situation. So I think the first one we're going to deal with is going to be Greninja. For those of you guys who don't know, Greninja is the fully evolved form of Froakie, who is a water dark type Pokemon. And it's pretty cool. It has a hidden ability that's very interesting. One of the cooler new additions by Game Freak is a totally new ability. I'm not gonna. Well, I guess I'll give you a sneak peek at what it's gonna be about. The ability is called Protein, and it switches Greninja's typing whenever it uses a move. And it does switch it before it uses a move, so let's say Greninja uses Ice Beam, it becomes an Ice type, and then uses Ice Beam. So first off, it gets Stab on everything. Any move it uses, it gets that same type attack bonus. And but it also allows it to play. It allows for some very cool defensive plays as well, because Greninja has a great base speed. So you can change its typing around based on what comes out. It's very interesting. So I think that would be the first competitive analysis. And then I'll move on to other Pokemon like Talonflame and Aegislash. So that's going to be pretty cool. Yeah, it should be fun. And we'll just get more and more into the competitive side. And then, progress into Wi-Fi battles and all that. It's going to be very cool. I'm looking forward to it. So, anyway, these are just some more low-level battles. Juggernaut's just taking them all out with rollout. One-shots, these monkeys. Unfortunately, with rollout, we won't really... Well, I guess we could switch between games, but I just wanted to get rid of that schoolboy. It doesn't look like you're a trainer. Oh, it's so cute when they, kneel down. So, she got some Pokeballs. It's very nice. Walk in here. Let's just heal up our dudes. We got this dude again. Hey there, J-Meister. Are you here to get your Pokemon healed too? They sure are great. You can deposit Pokemon. Yeah. And he does this little groovy dance move. Fantastic. So let's heal up our guys. Haven't decided on a team I'll use for this playthrough. Who knows? You can change in a flash. That girl wants a Pikachu. I think I probably... let me know what you guys think about me potentially not doing like any shopping on screen. Because again, I want this playthrough to be as efficient as possible, I guess. So I don't necessarily want to be spending, a lot of time in the clothing store, for example. This might be something where, I'll do the intro. This is where you buy items, because in this game, the trainer is totally customizable. Listen to this funky music. Awesome. So yeah, see, you can change the your guy. So let's change him up a little bit. We got those stylish. We don't need a sweater. Let's leave those blue. And do we want a little button accessory? What do you guys think? Get a sweet little feather going on. Already spending too much time on this. I don't know. I love games where you can customize your character in general. Oh, we only have $500, so we're not gonna buy any accessories there. So there you go. See, so you can change what your guy looks like. Very cool. I think it's about time, really. A lot of games have customizable trainers. And we don't have enough money even for that. So, we actually don't have any money. So that was a total waste to go in there. I guess we could have changed into some more, default stuff. Excuse me, I hope that brightness wasn't affecting the video already. It probably was. So yeah, this is the first gym town, and it is the bug-type gym leader, and she is a world-famous photographer. So, yeah, there you go. She takes some sweet pics. And as with all Pokemon games, really all RPGs, you do want to just talk to everyone. Because a lot of the time, that's where you're going to get certain items. TMs. Oh, wait. Here it is. Sitting on a bench. Yep. Talking to people can... you get a lot of TMs. That's what I was saying. From just talking to random people in houses. The Pokemon world is super friendly because... Here you go. That's an example of getting an item from someone. You walk into these strangers' homes and they give you things. It's pretty cool. And here we go. We're looking around town. This is the trainer place. I'm pretty sure you don't get any items in here, which is odd. You might get like a Pokeball or two, but we don't care about that. And here we go. We are gonna get some roller skates now from this lady. Again, everyone is just so pleasant in the Pokemon worlds. Just giving you stuff all the time. All you gotta do is beat them in a Pokemon battle. Out comes Zigzagoon. And you get a very cool item. I guess this is skipping ahead a little bit, but there's not a whole lot to talk about in these battles. They're all pretty boring. And see, we're not gonna deal with that in Furry. Juggernaut gonna come out again and just wreck. You get a pretty cool item though after this gym battle. It's the experience share, which has been in all the Pokemon games, but in this game, it's like the experience all from the first generation games. For those who didn't play the first generation games, what experience all does is when you turn it on, all of your Pokemon get half of the experience of all battles, even if they don't partake in them. So it's pretty OP. I mean, you'll find your Pokemon teams will be like pretty over leveled when you use it. We are going to be using it in this playthrough because I want to show you guys, you know, all the tools you can use to beat these games. But if you want to go for a like a more difficult run through, maybe you don't want to do a Nuzlocke, you can turn off the experience share. So there you go. She just gave us some roller skates, which we can zip around on. Woo! Very cool. And interestingly, there are rollerblade tricks, which you can get as you progress around the story. I really like this, by the way. When you enter gyms, you get like this kind of cutscene, really. What's the hustle, little Crustle? Very cool. I like the gym guy a lot in these games. This will be your first time challenging a gym. Are you thrilled? Are you pumped? You should be. No worries here. You've got Pokemon on your side. And really, they're the ones who are going to be doing all the battling. Am I right or am I right? Right? So here we go. We're going to be heading down into the first... Oh man. Stupid clicking A button all the time. So here we go. Yes, thank you very much, sir. You just told us. Hopping on down this pole. Boink. Very cool. And let's see if I can just remember this. Are you a challenger? Come on, show me your Pokemon. Bum, 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 bum. Youngster David has a Ladybug. We'll be going right down into Juggernaut. Because Furry is not very strong right now. Oh, confusion, really, guy? That is just the worst. Ladybug, of course, a super weak Pokemon. I say that as I begin hitting myself in confusion. If Juggernaut goes down, we do not have a whole lot to take on this gym, and that would be mighty embarrassing to go down. Okay. Confusion, just the bee's knees. Gotta use a potion already on Juggernaut. And this is maybe something interesting. Do you guys want me skipping trainer battles even? Or, like, long periods like this? Because I can even always just edit these out. Because, I mean, unless you guys are just thrilled. Just watching these comet punches come through. Finally snap out of confusion. Hopefully it's just a one-shot. Not quite. Thankfully, Tackle won't be taking us out. He didn't Supersonic, and we miss. And you know what? We have to use a potion here because, again, if Juggernaut goes down, we do not have a whole lot backing us up. I guess, I mean, anyone can really take out Ladybug at this point. But that would just be terrible. Let's check out what Bite looks like in the 6th gen. Spending a whole lot of time on this trainer. So yeah, let me know what I can do to make these playthrough videos a little more exciting for you guys. Furry level up to 9. I think he evolves at 9. Let's see if I'm right. Yeah! Our first evolving Pokemon! What? Furry is evolving! Bright lights envelop Furry. As shining stars encircle him. And then, he's Furrier. Alright. Furry evolved into Spewpa. Maybe the grossest Pokemon name ever. And we get Protect, the best move in Pokemon playthroughs, obviously. But Spewpa might be the grossest sounding Pokemon name. It is, just sounds just gross. I've got to remember how to get over there. Spewpa, Spewpa, Spewpa. Disgusting. Spew is just a gross word in general. I'm sure you guys would agree. He's gonna send out his own Spewpa. 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 And, you know, I'm not playing any games. I'm not playing any games, guys. Gonna go right out into Juggernaut. Spewpa. Use Tackle. Oh, and that's kind of cute. Like, his little things, like, fly off him when he attacks. Alright, so, well, not a 2-hit KO anymore, thanks to that Harden. But Roll Out, for those who don't know, increases in power as you use it. So there you go, it's definitely a 3-hit KO. Watch his little things. They puff off him, and you see, like, underneath his little robe. Adorable. Spewpa fainted. Spewpa. Spewpa. That's actually really fun to say. Spewpa. Wow, you evolved quickly too. Yeah, my Spewpa did just evolve. Furry is even furrier now. And then it's this way. Alright. Such weak prey, you've been caught in spiderweb. Speaking of spiderweb, I guess we'll just have a little bit of a competitive talk during this, because I think that's what you guys are interested the most, if I had to guess. Competitive stuff. That's why you subscribe to my channel. So we'll talk about competitive stuff during these playthroughs. So, speaking of spiderweb, there is a new entry hazard in this generation. It is one... It's not the common entry hazard. You know we have entry hazards already. Stealth Rock, Spikes, and Toxic Spikes, which do damage. That's their kind of main thing. And, interestingly, the new entry hazard in this generation is called Sticky Web, if I remember correctly. And what it does is it lowers the speed of your opponent's Pokemon by 1 stage, which is crazy. That is insane. I mean, all of a sudden, like, your Choice Scarf Pokemon can't revenge the opposing Pokemon because your opponent used Sticky Web. Sticky Web is going to be pretty huge. So far, its distribution has been pretty small. I think Spewpa might even learn it, but Galvantula gets it, Ariados, and of course Smeargle, who I think will be the main abuser, at least in OU. But it is going to be very interesting to see. We're going to just heal up our Pokemon real quick before this. Going to spend as much as we need to get Juggernaut as decent as we go. We are going to save here. I mean, it might just be, I'm just used to doing that before gym leader battles. That determined expression, that glint in your eye that says you're up to the challenge. It's fantastic, just fantastic. Is this your first time challenging a gym? Fantastic! Whether it's the tears of frustration that follows a loss or the blossoming of joy that comes with victory, they're both great subjects for my camera. Fantastic. This will be just fantastic. Now come at me. My lens is always focused on victory. I won't let anything ruin this shot. Wow. She said fantastic a lot there. So this is the first gym leader, Viola. She is bug type. If you guys didn't know that, if you didn't catch on already. She's the bug type gym leader. I'll be leading out with Spewpa. But I think we're just gonna switch right out. Juggernaut can handle this dude much better than Spewpa. Spewpa would just be throwing ineffective, weak little tackles at Surskit, and they're not gonna be doing a whole lot. Plus, Juggernaut resists Bubble. So, yeah. Spiderweb, Sticky Web. Sticky Web is going to be very interesting. I might even do a competitive analysis on that one move alone. I think it'll have that big of an impact. Again, it's going to have limited distribution, which is good, really, because we probably wouldn't want it all the time, because that could probably get annoying. And plus, we have to think about it. If both teams use Sticky Web, then it's essentially nullified. because both teams will be at one point. Both teams will have lowered speed, so the speed is the same as if it was, without sticky webs. So sticky webs, I think, could be very interesting on most teams, because offensive teams will love not being able to get revenged, essentially. I mean, that would be huge. All of a sudden, you can't revenge things like Dragon Dance, Dragonite. You have to rely on defensively checking them, and we know how difficult that is already. And bulky offensive teams will really enjoy being able to outspeed certain things without having to boost up their speed. Stall teams, of course, will love it because they can potentially outspeed offensive teams, which, while it's not a huge boon, it's a definite plus. There's no doubt about it. So there you go. Down goes Viola. She was not a big problem. Juggernaut took care of him right out the bat and got a ton of HP. Furry grew to level 11. I think it either evolves at 11 or 12. Unit Pokemon shown me a whole new depth of field. Fantastic, just fantastic. Got about 2,000 buckaroos from that. Young Cherner, you. No, it wasn't you alone. You and your Spewpa have shown me a whole new depth of field. Fantastic, just fantastic. And there you go, our first gym badge. Look how beautiful. It must be named something incredible. Bug badge. Okay. I guess. Bug badge. That's okay. And we get the new TM, Infestation. For those of you who don't know, Infestation is like a bug-type fire spin. Lets you teach your Pokemon some new moves. Blah, blah, blah. Best gear around. Point and click easy. Use it and it's impossible for your opponent to flee from battle. Take the stairs beyond me and you can arrive back at the main chamber. So there we go. We crushed that gym in no time flat. And we arrive behind the Butterfree picture. And our buddy gym leader guy, I'm going to call him Jim. Whoa, hoo-hoo, would you look at that bug badge? Nice, very nice, future champ. I bet that fancy-schmancy pants professor who gave you your first Pokemon will remain to see it. After you heal your Pokemon up in the Pokemon Center, why don't you head up to the Pokemon Lab in Luminate City and show it to him, huh? Yeah. So, we did get our first badge. And I think to commemorate this, we should... Oh, no, not that way. Oh, let's use our roller skates. We should check out some new clothing. I am going to pause it here. You guys are just going to have to wait in suspense to see what I'm going to look like. It is going to be dashing, though. I hope you're ready. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? So we purchased some items. Now we had some moolah from our gym badge. So now we look super cool. Also, I love the music in that store. Awesome. So we're just going to heal up our Pokemon very quickly. I'll pause it for that, too. That seems appropriate. There we go, all healed up. We will be just going right up here to get the item I was just telling you about earlier. Oh, you? You are, aren't you? You're one of the kids who got a Pokemon from Augustine Sycamore, right? Everyone seems to know this, especially later on in the game. You will run into... It seems like everyone is friends with the professor or something like that. Anyway, that lady is the sister of Viola, the first gym leader. So we got the experience share. So what it does is gives all of your Pokemon experience, even if they did not partake in a battle. So I think we'll just show you guys one quick game with that. I mean, one quick battle. Show you what the experience share does. I think that will be it for this episode. Aha, and we come up against Flabebe, the Fairy-type Pokemon. This is the first Fairy-type Pokemon I believe you come across in these games. And we'll capture this guy. Fairy-type, for those who don't know, was the type that was added in Pokemon X and Y, and is very interesting defensively and offensively. It was mainly added, I think, to give another check to Dragon-type Pokemon, because fairies are immune to dragons. So, you know, now Steel's not the only thing that can resist dragons. Fairies are even better. They also resist things like fighting and dark, and they're very cool. Very nice addition. Anyway, we have caught Flabebe, our first fairy-type Pokemon. And Furry gained just a little bit of XP, and I think he evolves. And see, look, Bugs leveled up there, and he didn't even take part in that fight. So all your Pokemon get experience thanks to experience sharing. It's very cool. So here you go, Flabebe, the single bloom Pokemon, fairy type. It draws out and controls the hidden power of flowers. The flower Flabebe holds is most likely part of its body. And we will give it a little nickname. I think we'll just call it, Babe. Babe, the Flabebe. And Flabebe, the flower that you see there, is based on the flowers near where you catch it. So since we caught it in yellow flowers, it has a yellow flower. It's an interesting little mechanic. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is the third part of my playthrough. I will be continuing to play through X on these videos, and I will also be doing my own Pokemon version Y, and getting ready for competitive analyses. Anyway, the first one will probably be Greninja. Hopefully that will be before, the week is over. I hope to have that up. And I hope you'll enjoy that. I hope you guys subscribe to the channel, because we will be doing tons of Pokemon X and Y, competitive and otherwise. So I hope to see you guys next time.